Hello and welcome to your daily reading for Wednesday, the 17th of October 2018. My name is Alexandra. I hope you are well. As for the energy of the day, the sun is still in Libra and the moon is first it's in Capricorn. That's the tune of Earth. Or is it? No, not this one. That's the tune of Earth. Very subtle, but it's changing into Aquarius. These two go very well together. Earth and air. They are complementing each other. And air is more in minor, whereas earth is in major. Okay, a change today. As you can see, I'm not using the Zillich Tarot. I had this feeling that now I wanna show you all my decks, really, in daily readings. So it's gonna be a new deck every day. Some are new, some are quite old. And today I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot, which I think was the first indie-like tarot deck that I bought. I say indie-like because it's not the first edition. It's an edition that was already on a mass market, as you can see by the backs. Okay, so we are in the energy of the day of Wednesday, the 17th of October 2018, and we can begin. And I'm gonna choose 3 cards as usual. Please guide me for our greatest good. Okay. That's the first one. What's the second one? And the third, I think it's here. Okay. You have 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the Emperor. 7 of Pentacles. And 2 of Pentacles. So stern energy for me. The Emperor is the major arcana, and it's the only major arcana here in this deck. So what do we see here? First of all, we see light. The Emperor is a masculine archetype, and masculine is very much about light and being active and taking action and taking responsibility for actions. This card is associated with the sign of Aries, which is the great beginner of the zodiac. The time when Aries rules is the time of spring in the northern hemisphere. So it's very much connected with beginnings and taking actions and new life taking place. You can see a tree here that is very tall and strong, and it's the dominant of the card. We can also see some celestial body here. I don't know if it's the sun. It can be the sun, but as well it can be Mars, because Mars is the ruler of Aries. And when I think about the Emperor, I also think about the qualities of Capricorn, which is responsibility and being very stubborn. So it kind of mixes for me in this card. So that's the day where you can be very decisive, and you can take actions, but also make promises and decide that you want to do something. And I think it's going to be connected very much with your material world, perhaps your work, because we can see Seven of Pentacles here, and Seven of Pentacles is the card of work. I like the depiction here because it shows in a very easy way, like as your actions create other actions, like the material reality here, or your work, your time, your effort you put into something changes the course of reality. This card is also very much about evaluating what you do and taking measures, and also perhaps making decisions out of this evaluation. Is this what I'm doing? Is it efficient? Is it working? Is it right for me? Is it right for the world? Does it bring fruits? Is my labor productive? Is my work creative? It's also about, I think, being modest in taking things, in using the results of your work. We can say, take only what's necessary. Don't excess in this card. But mostly I think that from the imperial point of view, you make an assessment, you make an evaluation of your work, and how does it create reality? What's the result of it? Is this the result you want to see in your world? And finally, the last card, it's also the card of Pentacles, so it's very much about earth element. So as I said, everything connected with material world, work, time, effort, money, career, finances. This card has very many meanings. You can see a butterfly here, and its wings are connected by everlasting infinity symbol. So it can be about change that is necessary. It can be about work-life balance, and that was my first thought when I saw it. Because I think in our culture, in our civilization, there is this fetish of work, and we tend to work definitely too much, especially in the country where I live. We're working more and more hours, and it really doesn't change our productivity. If anything, it diminishes it. So I think it's a great day to ponder about your work-life balance, and how does one support the other and vice versa. Because it's not only one direction. It's not only the work that supports your free time when you can do whatever you want, if you have supplies to do it, but it's also the time you spend on life, the time you spend on meditation and learning and having fun and breathing and exploring nature and talking with people, and everything that isn't your work. It really influences the quality of your work. So it kind of they influence each other, right? That's why it's so important to maintain the balance. But there's another canvas. How do you say it? It's another level in this card. It very often speaks about the situation when you just live your day-to-day life without reflection. You just keep on doing whatever you're doing. And And it works. Yeah, it works. It lets you lead. It lets you live. It lets you survive. But it really doesn't. It really doesn't lead you anywhere. Sometimes that's the main feeling I have with this card right now. That sometimes we are just, you know, surviving, and we do. Every day looks the same. And if it is like this in your life, perhaps it's time to make a change. Perhaps it's time to check whether this is the direction I always wanted to take. Or because perhaps you set your course once, and now you're just, you know, maintaining the same routine every day. But many things happen that are influencing your course. So I think it's a perfect day to check your course, to check whether you are really in the place and moving into the direction you want to go, and that you really choose. I think your evaluating skills will be great this day. And you can really make some important decisions regarding this area of your life that will bring you greater satisfaction and greater fulfillment in the future. Okay? I'm gonna put one more card from the Oracle of Angels and Ancestors. I want to explore it a little. I'm not using this that much, so daily readings are perfect for showing you the cards slowly and little by little. Let's shuffle a little. Please show us the card. Give us guidance from angels and ancestors. Okay. Where is it? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's this one. The snake. Look. Goes wonderful with the message today. Shed old skin. And yeah, when you're accustomed to your daily routine, it can become old skin. Let's read. What they say here? Snake. Where's the snake? Snake. Okay, I have it. Number 130 in the book. All right. Focus, please. Hello. Oh, thank you. Right. Cast off the old. Reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. When your work-life balance is destroyed, is not in balance, you rarely can show your true gifts in the world because you're too busy doing whatever you're doing your work. Okay? In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. Whether sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. So it becomes even deeper with this meaning. Perhaps what you thought was the peak of your productivity and the peak of your work isn't so. It can be that you're still in the prison of your of some old thought patterns about yourself and some old judgments coming from your inner critic or coming from others, perhaps parents, perhaps the exes of all kinds. And perhaps it's time to shed this and to leave this and to let your light really shine in the world with its full potential. So be the snake and shed this old skin and be your truest you. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.